Krown Manufacturing is introducing a sign language translator here at CES. This is very cool. The National Marketing and Sales Director for Krown Manufacturing is Bryan Davis. Hey, Bryan, welcome into Tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
It's a pleasure to have you with us. You tell me, first of all, how does this sign translator work? I mean, we've heard about language translators for years, and they're still trying to perfect them. You've got the ability now to help with all of those in our audience who perhaps deal with folks who are hearing impaired and want to learn sign language or want to perfect their skills perhaps at sign language already.
Correct. Yeah, this product was designed based on the idea of creating a new educational piece. For example, those who are wanting to go into interpreting as a career path, or a person who has a deaf friend, or somebody who is hearing impaired that is afraid of losing their hearing completely and they have to revert to sign language. This is a great tool for that, and it allows people to learn a whole new communication link.
This is an item that's about the size of a PDA, and for those of you who have the ability, either right now or later when you have a chance, come by our website for the video podcasts of all of our interviews, and you'll see the interview here with Bryan. I'm showing this to the camera now. This is the device. Now, what do you call this, first of all?
We're calling it the sign language translator, and it will be, it will have, exactly. And it will have model numbers, model 100, 200, and so forth.
Okay, very thin device. Again, picture a PDA. And I started to type out the word happy as just one example. And then I highlight the word happy, and then I'll hit, and see if I can do this without glare. I'm hitting the return function. And here a guy appears. It's like a brief video. If I hit return again, will it show me again?
Yes, it will.
Alrighty. So there, again, for our folks watching the video podcast, check it out. And there is a guy showing happy in sign language. Now, I can do this with any word.
Yeah, it has over 3,500 words.
Wow.
And it also has pronouns, the alphabet, as well as numbers.
And, of course, comes with a stylus, but it's so it's touchscreen, but you can use your finger and just do something very quick with it and immediately get to something. I would also see the ability not only to help learn sign language, but if you have to, just show the device to somebody and communicate with them that way if you're not quite getting it yet.
Right. We have some samples that we've put out into the market just for people to test with, and we've given it to people who are deaf, and we've also given it to people who were hearing and trying to communicate with people who are deaf. And it was successful in both areas.
Now, do you have some sort of expandable memory or something? Because you mentioned 3,500 words. That's a lot, but clearly there are many more words or phrases or things that I'm sure you'll want to add to it at some point.
Yes, there is. We're actually going to be working on some new things, including phrases, sentences, and slang, and industry-specific words, like for medical purposes or anything like that. So if a person, say a policeman, had to pull somebody over or had to talk to somebody who was deaf, and they could use this tool as an educational piece to teach themselves how to communicate with them briefly, so that way they don't have to call an interpreter in to delay the process.
Although it's sort of a universal sign language, I guess. You're getting a speeding ticket, you just sort of put it in front of them.
Exactly.
But yet there are other circumstances where communication is certainly more important in the long run.
Yes, sir. And but as for the expandable memory, yes, there is. Currently, this one has 4 gig of memory in it. We are working on some new models that will be even larger.
Terrific. How much will it cost, and when will it be available?
Well, the retail we expect to be $199 retail, and should be available around mid-May.
Okay, terrific. This year.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because we always hear promises, and then if I don't ask, somebody says, well, no, 2010, but it's getting there. But so we're talking about, 3-4 months from now, having the ability to certainly communicate more effectively with hearing impaired.
That is correct.
This is awesome, and kudos to you guys at Krown Manufacturing for spearheading these efforts, because no doubt it's going to be something very useful for a big portion of our population.
We strongly feel that it will be.
Excellent. Check out their website for more details, and you want to do just that. Krown with a K, Krown MFG for Krown Manufacturing. Of course, we'll have a link to Bryan's site and all of our guests here at CES when you visit our site at intotomorrow.com. It's all there for you. Bryan, thanks for spending a few minutes with us, and good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Keep in touch as you do more models and other things.
Thank you very much.
We're back with more from the International CES, the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas. I'm Dave Graveline. Don't miss a minute of today's show.